Andy Katz here for NCAA.com and March Madness. We'll look at our first preseason bracket for this season in men's college basketball. Let's start at the number one line. UCLA, Gonzaga, Texas, and Purdue. Those are my one seeds. Pick out of the Pac-12, the WCC, the Big 12, and the Big 10. Certainly Texas moving up to that one line with Chris Beard and all those transfers led by Marcus Carr from Minnesota. On the two line, Kansas. They'll battle with Texas atop the Big 12. Michigan, they'll do the same with Purdue in the Big 10. Villanova, the clear favorite in the Big East. And Illinois, now that Kofi Cockburn is back, I've got the Illini as a 2 seed. On the 3 line, Ohio State, E.J. Liddell is back. Kentucky and Alabama, my 2 picks in the SEC. And then Oregon, which certainly will push UCLA in the Pac-12. On the 4 line, Memphis didn't make the NCAA tournament last season. They had Imani Bates and Jalen Duren. Tigers are going to be high up in the NCAA tournament. Maryland out of the Big 10. Houston, which will push Memphis in the American. And Virginia, my pick in the ACC. A couple other notables. Duke, not in the NCAA tournament last season. I've got the Blue Devils in the preseason as a 5 seed. Indiana, not in last season. Now new head coach Mike Woodson. I've got the Hoosiers in as a 5. Mississippi State, big-time transfers with Rocket Watts out of Michigan State. Garrison Brooks from North Carolina. I got the Bulldogs as an 8. And Mark Adams, who replaced Chris Beard in Lubbock at Texas Tech. They added Kevin O'Banner from Oral Roberts. I've got the Red Raiders as an 8. My last 4 teams in: Wichita State out of the American, Colorado State out of the Mountain West, Iowa out of the Big 10, BYU out of the WCC. My first 4 out: Washington State out of the Pac-12, Seton Hall out of the Big East, Wisconsin out of the Big 10, and Boise State out of the Mountain West Conference. If you go to NCAA.com, I've got 20 teams, yes, 20, that could fit into that last 4 spots. It's going to be a revolving door for quite some time. So, our first bracket in the preseason for March Madness.